when you have so many random thoughts that you're just hopping from one thought to the other. You cannot keep your focus on one thing for more than a couple of seconds. It is torturous. Hey everyone, Happy New Year. Today the topic of discussion is something that I'm calling focus hopping, and it was inspired by some of my recent experiences, but I'm going to tell you about it at the end of this video. But focus hopping is basically when you have so many random thoughts that you're just hopping from one thought to the other, and you cannot control the speed or duration of one thought, and most importantly, you cannot keep your focus on one thing for more than a couple of seconds. It is torturous. So when that happens, it creates anxiety and so much pain and agony that you can have sleepless nights, you can have panic attacks, you basically feel pretty much paralyzed and helpless to your own thoughts, which is funny because you are the human here and thoughts are just thoughts. They're not even real. You're imagining stuff and thinking about stuff that is not happening right now. Now, I want to tell you guys why this happens. Focus hopping doesn't happen just like that. It happens when you actually pay attention to one negative thought, which feels somewhat negative, and then it joins forces with another negative thought, and then another, and then another, and it builds up momentum until soon you can't control the momentum of your own friggin' thoughts. So the best way to deal with focus hopping is to not get into it in the first place. Catch your negative thoughts early and try to shift your thoughts in the direction of the thoughts that help you. But if you are in a momentum like that and you are suffering like I was yesterday, here are my suggestions to you, and I really hope you feel better ASAP. So the first thing is you can meditate. Meditation, as we all know, helps you quiet your mind where there is no thought, non-thought. And it will give you such relief if you can just find the space where you're just detached from all of it and this quiet, tranquil place. Take that in, stay there as long as possible, and then when you come out of your meditation, choose a better thought. The second method is you tie your mind with something very simple. I'm a painter, I paint. So yesterday night when I could not sleep at all, I got up and I decided to make one stroke on my sketchbook. Just one stroke. And I do it often. If I can't focus, I just make one stroke. No idea what I'm gonna paint. I'm just gonna make one stroke. And then when the stroke is done, I make another stroke. And then I make another stroke. And then I make another. Idea-wise, it is similar to Kaizen. So you just take one little step, and then you take the next one, and then you take the next one. Nothing far-fetched, nothing too big, just one step. If you're not a painter, you can maybe take a walk, take a bath, cook some food, maybe smell some ingredients while you're cooking the food, like anything that you feel naturally inclined towards. So that's our second way of dealing with focus hopping. And the third way is probably the most effective way to deal with focus hopping when you have a lot of momentum and nothing else is working and you have tried it all. Imagine those Tom and Jerry cartoons where Jerry maybe dropped a little snowball from the top of the hill. Let's think the snowball is our thoughts, okay? And it started going downhill, and it not only gained momentum, it also became bigger in size. So when the momentum is such and you're trying to push against it, when you're trying to stop it, what happens is you have created for yourself extreme struggle, and most often it will just roll over you. And if you're determined, you will get up and you will try to do that again, only to be rolled over by the snowball again. So you see this analogy, but what Tom can do is he could just let the snowball glide over him, and he will get up again, dust himself, and get on with the day. This is my third suggestion for you. Just sit down and take the fall. Give up the struggle, just give up and just decide, you know what? Fine, I'll take the fall. And when you do that, everything just gets better immediately. And I have found this to be one of the most effective ways to handle a negative roll of thoughts. Now coming back to the experience that actually got me inspired to make this video. Me and my sister, we haven't seen each other for about a year, and we very rarely see each other because we are living in different countries. This year, around New Year's Eve, we were supposed to have a vacation in Jamaica, which we planned for and eagerly waited for. On the day of my flight, I could not board the plane. Not to get into too much detail, it broke us both. So we came home, cried over telephone, and we started spending hours on telephone trying to fix it. And I got into such a roll of negative thought, and I started thinking about how stupid am I? This is my fault. I'm just not good enough. I just can't handle anything, you know, all those self-torture. And what I did was actually sat down and decided to take the fall and do the stroke by stroke painting thing. And I posted all of that on my social media, and my sister saw it and she was like, bro, this better work, because my sister is your classic example of the motivated, driven, go-getter, hustler kind of a girl. Non-action is not her style. With her permission, I am going to now share with you some voice notes that she sent me after she tried taking the fall.
So as you know, like I've been having trouble focusing, working out. I've been having a lot of bad thoughts, dark thoughts and whatever. But like today, like from the post that you had this morning, which was like just step back and take the fall. So I did it today. So I did like a workout and I was lying in my bathtub and the strangest thing happened. I started thinking about, oh, wait a minute. Why am I feeling this way? I literally look the best that I've ever looked and feel the best I've ever felt. I am in a position where I can help support my family. I'm in a position where I can help support others. I have my own space where I can live by myself, be in my own zone, money in my bank account to get basic fucking groceries. And like I get to work at something I'm really good at and I love doing. And then I was like, hold up. Why am I feeling warm and googly and accomplished and good and pretty and rich? What sorcery is this?
So you see, your natural state of being is basically one of joy and happiness and just enjoying life and exploring. And when you have thoughts that don't help you, you basically block your own life force from flowing through you. And when you take the fall, or you quiet your mind, or you just do anything to stop your thoughts, or better still, think good thoughts, what you do is you remember immediately the things that you're grateful for. And it was a beautiful lesson.